Now we're in. Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be drinking my water while we started.
Sorry,
Look at me. Look at me right there.
I just let myself
All right.
in. I hope you don't mind.
Oh no. Come in. Stay a while.
Thank you.
Let me get some more water.
Groundhog Day, 1993, PG, 1 hour and 41 minutes. Director Harold Ramis.
Oh,
Screenplay.
you were too slow. All right, do this one. You got it.
Bang! Multiplicity, 1996, PG-13.
Hurry.
After 51 minutes, Harold Ramis, Chris Miller, Murray
Faster.
Hale, Llewellyn Gans, Michael Keaton, Andy McDowell, and Zach Duhan.
Oh man, just scraped it. I mean, that was close.
Oh yeah.
All right, say this. Read it. Do
Side
it.
by
Read it.
side with Ben Garrett and CJ Robles. Harold Ramis Part 2.
Part 2, baby.
Part 2. We going back to the well.
We're coming back around, all right, to Harold Ramis, all right,
Egon Spangler, and he has a cameo in Groundhog's Day. Does he have a cameo in well, hello? Does he have a cameo in Multiplicity? I don't think so.
No, he didn't. But I think it's because he wrote Groundhog Day. Didn't it say written?
No,
by?
yeah. He did this. Well, he did the screenplay. So
okay.
Yeah, and then Multiplicity was based off a short story, so that's pretty cool.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm actually having playing it right now. There's only like 23 minutes left to the end, but man, this movie's like, I love this movie. It's hilarious.
Of Multiplicity?
Yeah.
I know. I'm like halfway through the middle of it. I'm right where he brings his daughter to ballet class. He's like, get the photographer.
Yeah,
now, he was.
I'll go to that part. Yeah, he goes. Yeah, because he gets them all dressed, and because at this point in the movie, hello everybody, welcome to Side by Side. I guess we'll kind of start.
Hey, didn't see you there.
Hey.
Yeah. Oh wow. And we're live. We're live at 8:00, and are we streaming anywhere besides StreamYard right now?
No, we're not. I'm recording. I'm not actually live. No one knows we're on. I'm still doing it.
Oh shit.
Do you want me to start over, and do you want to go live, or because that would be like
let's do this, and then we'll go live.
Yeah, I think we should.
I thought we were always just live.
Oh no! I think we should let everyone know that we're gonna start to do lives on the Tuesday nights. The night we're gonna go with
Tuesday. That is the plan thus far. I'm gonna talk a little bit more, and we'll figure out a solid date. But it's looking like Tuesdays. Tuesday
we're going live. Yeah. So yeah, producing on Tuesday night. We'll be producing a new version of our show. We're coming at you. So feel free to stop by. Anybody listening.
A new episode, if you will.
And Ben, if you don't mind doing the favor of flashing the.
I got a shirt right here.
Look at that.
Wait, look at that. I gotta get my beard out of the way too.
That says Side by Side movies, 2 friends, 2 movies, too much fun.
I'd take the shirt off and just show you that way, but we just get too many views, and
too many views at one time is
it would overload the internet.
Yeah, but so this episode is going to be a very, very, I guess we see a lot of repeat offenders. I noticed.
Yeah, man, and guess what? You said Harold Ramis Part 2. I said Andy McDowell. I mean, without even trying, man. Like it just kind of happened.
I think you're right.
Oh, you already had it.
I was trying to figure out how to get into it, and you just went into it. So I was like, yeah, we got the Andy McDowell episode. It's sneaking in.
It's a twofer. It's a twofer right here.
So if you need it, I can do this, and we go back here. Don't matter, baby. I got
hey,
you.
I tell you what. If you can just do me a favor, and then whenever we go to that screen, if every once in a while you'll just change it and see if I notice. That would be an ideal situation, and we'll see where it goes. But no, she's great in both these movies.
I gotta say, going through Groundhog Day, going through it like where I just paid attention to every little thing. I totally forgot how the movie ended. And remember, there's spoilers, everybody. We're gonna talk about movies. And this is any movie we bring up spoilers. But Groundhog's Day, to me, like I thought he didn't. I thought he was still in the loop. You know,
So did I.
that's what I remembered. And then when he got out, I was like, oh shit, he got out of the bubble. That was cool. Like that they did that. Man, Bill Murray gives a hell of a performance.
Dude, he really does. Like I have to give it to him. Like the transition from the Bill Murray that you see at the beginning to the one that you get at the end, he's so much softer. Like just as a
Yeah.
character, he did a fantastic job. I feel like you really felt it. Like he was able to emote so damn well. And I know um, that him and Harold Ramis had a falling out
After this movie,
after this
yeah.
movie. So that's you know, damn, it's a shame that happened. But if it got that performance out of him, I mean, I feel like this is one of Bill Murray's most memorable roles, as like everybody knows him from Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
That's not how I personally. That's not the first movie that I saw Bill Murray in. I'm trying to think. It was probably Space Jam, if we're being real. Um,
Damn, I saw him
yeah,
in I think Meatballs or Caddyshack
yeah, yeah.
first, and then I think it was Caddyshack. 'Cause I remember I had an uncle that used to watch it a lot. And I used to watch it with him. I think that's where I remember because it was just like, all right, going in the hole, and then Dan Aykroyd tried to portray that like goofy guy from like in part two, Caddyshack two. But I
yeah.
think that's or Ghostbusters, man. I gotta say,
I
I think it was Ghostbusters, dude.
Yeah, and I feel like it was probably definitely Space Jam because I was like 5 or 6 whenever that came out. So I went to the movies, didn't know who Bill Murray was at the time, probably, and then I thought he was Dan Aykroyd because that's what the alien says. Like, who let? I didn't know Dan Aykroyd was going to be in this picture. You know?
That's right. Donnie
So,
DeVito says that.
yep. And Danny, not Donnie,
Donnie.
Danny DeVito.
Well, Danny.
Danny, Danny DeVito guy. Uh, he he plays. That's the same guy.
Oh yeah, he goes.
Super
The guy from
Troopers
Taxi.
2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Taxi. He says, "Hey, bud, it's the same guy, bud." He's like, "Oh, do you know which movie I like? I like the guy from Taxi." What, brother? Why do you tell him that he is the same guy? No, well, he knows that I know. He don't know that I know that he knows. Dude, that's
Oh, that was great.
I mean, that's a repeat offender right there. That the guy from
Yeah.
Tucker and Dale. I forget his name. But he's a
Uh,
repeat.
Tucker and Dale.
God, now I gotta go back and look it up. You know, he that. Oh God, I'm sorry.
Not Alan Tudyk.
No. Which I'm finding out.
Yeah. Tucker or Dale. I think it's Dale.
Let's see, Tyler Labine.
Yes, I forgot. Yeah, he was a repeat offender.
Dude, Alan
Uh,
Tudyk is like creeping up on my list of favorite actors, man.
Dude, he has a new TV show that I tried watching the other day. It's called Resident Alien. It's
Yeah.
on
Hulu,
Peacock.
Peacock.
Peacock, I think. Yeah. Because it's sci-fi. I think that's all in NBC. But yeah, man, it's not bad. I couldn't. I was falling asleep, so I lost a little bit of it. But Alan Tudyk is, I mean, iRobot. Like he was the robot there. Him and Andy are
He's
Scares. Is it
a circus.
Scares?
I think it's
Sir,
circus, isn't it?
yeah. Okay. Yeah. Circus. But
Wait. Alan Tudyk is the voice of iRobot.
yeah, he's Sonny. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I like him. He could do some. He could do voices, man. He can do
Right.
some.
Yeah. Hey, Steve the pirate.
Yeah. Who?
I love. Yeah, dude. I love that you hardly even recognize him until the end.
He goes, "Hey,
And
look,
then-
it's Steve the pirate."
Really? Oh man,
Oh, man.
Dodgeball is another great.
No,
movie.
we gotta get there somehow because it's got our boy Vince Vaughn. We gotta
Yeah.
do another
And
Fat
was
Robot.
Dodgeball directed by Ben Stiller?
I believe so. Let's find
Yeah.
out. I don't want to give too much bad credit on this C+ show. Let's see. We'll move up to a B+ one day. It's directed by the Deutsch. Let's see. Director. No, it's not. Rawson Marshall Thurber. And he
What's that
now? Rawson Marshall. Like, let me bring you in with our modern technology right here. All you gotta do is click these buttons here and do this, and then here we go. There's his name. Here we go. Rawson Marshall Thurber. And he did Red Notice, Easy A, Skyscraper, and Dodgeball.
Red Notice. That was a decent
I
movie.
need to watch it. I've heard good things.
It's
My
it's
buddy
good.
Ben is constantly telling me about that. Untitled Dungeons and Dragons series. Nerd. That's let's see. You got the band, Terry Tate, Office Linebackers, a short. Then you got Dodgeball. I guess because of these videos, and then because he was still 2000s. And then he did The Loop, Cinema 16, American Short Films, The Mysteries of Pittsburgh, Manchild, We're the Millers. Oh, that's that. I was thinking about
He
that one.
directed We're the Millers.
Yeah,
Wow,
that
that's a
one's
good
that's
one.
a little. It's just nut. So, um, but yeah, he did that. This movie that wasn't too bad. I'd have to rewatch it. It's not super memorable, but I liked it. Let's see. And Skyscraper. I know you like that one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's a Will the Millers 2 coming out. But I guess let's get back to what we're here
Is
for.
it? Is it?
Yeah, it says right.
Why?
I don't know. There's another coming out.
That's I think that one didn't need it. Yeah. So I was just kind of scrolling through. I think you're right. Eugene Levy is not a repeat offender,
He's
unfortunately.
coming out a lot of stuff lately. And I
Yeah,
can't even.
him and his son had that
Yeah.
TV show for a long time, Schitt's Creek.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, yeah. His son kind of looks like him, and there's a
Oh, dude,
gay
yeah,
there's a
yeah,
gay
just
version of him.
no.
Eugene
I think
Levy, hey.
I don't even think a version. I think you had it right the first time. Just gay.
Dude.
Yeah, no, no,
Hey, hey. I like his character Vic in Multiplicity. He like screws up with
dude.
the
Yes, like that's the
and
most believable fuck up guy ever. Like
but
how does you like he has fucking range, dude? Because he's your dad in American Pie, and then he's playing this guy, you know. And you know what's funny is he's actually in that movie Club Paradise that we were
yeah,
thinking about doing. I was looking that up. I said, oh, okay, that looks familiar.
dude, he I like it when he gets mad at the like he like what do you call it? Doug shows up and to get mad at Vic, and he goes, "Yeah, it was it's 28.95. Yeah, that's 28.93." It was supposed to be 28.93. That's 28.95. And then he goes, and then Vic just looks up at like the Mexican workers. And he goes, "Hey,
Yeah,
like because he messed up, so he can't like he can't say anything." Because he was
yeah.
the one, so he's just kind of making it seem like he's doing something. He's not doing anything, dude.
Nope. He
Uh,
just
uh,
he has a crew that works for him. That's what he
Yeah,
does.
and then I think I'm about to pull up a movie that he's in that I he does his great accent as a he plays like this French like trader guy in this movie Almost Heroes. Do you
Oh
remember Chris
yes,
Farley?
yeah, I know that. That was that with Chris Farley?
Yeah, I think it's Chris Farley's last movie,
Yeah.
and yeah, dude, because it's like it's hilarious. He plays he plays the guy with I forgot what his name is, but he plays like he's just kind of like on the fence. He jumps back and forth.
Yeah.
He goes from like the good, the bad guys, and he's like, oh, it's like this stupid like this mid-century like freaking um like this stupid like French like stereotype.
He's
It's so
got the
funny.
hat and everything, man.
Yeah, you say the word poopy. You cannot help yourself but to laugh at when you say the word poopy. Say poopy, say poopy, pappy, you bastards. Um, well, I'm being a little bit more interactive now, right? This is season 3. Is like I think we kind of called it that.
Oh yeah.
So I'm being a little bit more active on the ones and twos now. So, if we need to go in and I want to talk about something we want to see if I can find it, I'll bring it up. It's kind of we're going live next time, so we'll see how
Yeah.
we do
You're
this.
you're popping it off. I love it.
Pop.
I mean, you're poppy, you know?
Yeah,
Uh
say poppy. But
poppy.
the thing about Groundhog's Day, like
Hey,
honestly,
you can drop that S, bro.
I can't. It's hard, man.
Do
Groundhog
it.
Day,
It's Groundhog
Groundhog
Day.
Day, because the
It's
dogs
right
and all
it's
that.
right above you. So if you have any questions, just
Oh
look up.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Look up. There it is.
Oh
Hey,
yeah. Groundhog Day.
oh, I gotta assist
What am I
you.
looking at?
You got you're actually it's in you. It's like it's inside your head. The
Oh, look,
multiplicity.
it's like, oh wow. That's crazy how I didn't realize I was that pale.
Yeah, you're breaking through. The thing about
That's a
about
fourth wall
the
break
fourth
right
wall,
there.
bro.
Yeah.
The thing about this movie was, is it really just about this guy trying to get laid or find happiness? Like,
Who? Groundhog Day
yeah,
or Multiplicity? Because both
Groundhog
of
Day.
those things happen.
Yeah, well, no, because it's like it shows you what he does, like as a normal guy, and then like what a guy like with just regular needs has to go through, to try to like fulfill
Yeah.
stuff, and then but you see what do you call it? you see him like what do you call it? The story is just him like falling in love, or is he trying to like he does he kind of hooks up with a lot of girls in the movie.
Yeah, but he wasn't let out until it was almost like the key was he had to get Andy McDowell to fall in love with him.
Is that what kind you got out of it? I don't get
Yeah,
it. Like I don't
because
understand. Like
I don't think she fell in love with him until that night.
I mean,
That was the key to get him out of that time loop. Which is, first off, what I love about these two movies. I just wanted to mention is that they are technically both of them are sci-fi movies.
so that's what I'm
Like,
wondering. Is sci-fi or fantasy? I think this might be
okay,
fantasy.
yeah, it'll probably lean towards more fantasy, just because you have a comedy aspect to it. But if what I consider fantasy is like medieval, like you know what I'm saying. Typically, you'll have like
You're
pirates.
got
Tell okay, all right. What's
got.
does IMDb's? Yeah, yeah, go, yeah, got. Uh, no, does IMDb does it say fantasy?
Let's
Is that
find
one of the?
out. Let's like
Yeah,
I didn't even do an intro. But I mean that's why I did the graphics. At least you could like read it.
yeah, fantasy
Comedy,
Rome.
yeah,
You got me
comedy,
there.
drama, fantasy. Let's see what multiplicity is.
I bet you that one is.
Oh, comedy, romance, sci-fi. Dang! And the only reason I say fantasy because you did say what do you call it, sci-fi, and I was gonna put it down for Sci-Fi Sunday, but I realized it doesn't show. I think it has to show a little something. Like if it showed him walking through a portal, or it showed him like every time he gets in the bed, it teleports him. Like Kenny, like you at least see Kenny, he gets reborn.
Yeah,
Like every
you
time.
finally get that story, and I guess multiplicity they do have like a cloning machine, so that does check out your
Yeah, it's a
reasoning there. Okay,
it's a doctor's involved, and you
so
know,
yeah, that's pretty crazy too. How it just like, and that's what I love about these movies too. Is there's not a whole lot of explanation. You just go along with it. These are movies that you just go along with. You don't question like how do you print out a human body that fast, bro?
yeah,
Like,
or even
and it's looking like that.
and then also just like why pick him? Is it do you
Right.
need or like you need a
Right.
guinea pig, or is
How
he
much
like
does it cost? Because that was very ambiguous too. It was like,
yeah
is this going to be
tag
free?
it
Is this going to cost $50,000? Like, but I would assume it's free since he went back 2 or 3 times.
yeah, and I'm
Well,
gonna
he
I'm
went.
gonna,
He technically only went back twice.
yeah, because the third one was the
Third
like a
one,
copy
yeah.
of another copy doesn't kind of come out as like the original.
I got pizza, Steve. Like those are some of my like. I remember watching this movie with my parents for the first time, and I love those. Like that was so damn funny. And this movie really kind of pulled me in. Uh,
I took my little brother, not my baby brother, but my little one. I took him
mhm.
to I watched that movie, but the scene that he likes is the where Doug one is trying to get Doug Ford to confess something, and he has to use the Coke as
Yeah.
like whiskey. Maybe, and he goes, maybe this will refresh your memory. like he just had like a real scene. That was so hilarious. Okay, so I think this episode is gonna be a blend because it is Hill Ramis, so we
Yeah.
just talk back and forth. I keep mine into my mic.
Yeah.
What do you call it? But I want to say that with Groundhog's Day, I really took it to a bigger appreciation. There's something that I picked up in Multiplicity though this time around that I don't know why I never thought about this. I just kind of accepted it. And you're right, the way kind of simple, straightforward. There's a line where Doug 2 is as frustrated. It's right before Doug 3 gets there, and he's frustrated, and they're at the restaurant, and they're talking in the restroom, and he goes, "What do you mean, man? We took away my wife and my kids." Like I totally forgot. Like his memory, he's like, because
Yeah.
he already comes in all different, so it's already like, oh, he's this guy, but it's like, yeah, you took away my wife and my kids from me. Like it's like, so he's
Yeah.
not, and I never thought about that Doug 1 is being kind of selfish about it. Like he's in control. But I
Yeah.
mean, I do like that they really do let you know that they're all different, like the ear, the 2, the 3, and the 4, and the
Mhm.
original Bright doesn't have one. But dude, I love these movies, man. Like just going back and forth from just picking the idea that Groundhog's Day is a like it could be a sci-fi. You're right. It's very very border sci-fi. But it's definitely going to be an Andy McDowell episode.
Oh, okay. Cool. I'm down with that. I'm mech down with that.
She's a make it down. She's oh my evil laugh. No, she actually plays the love interest in Groundhog Day, and she plays the wife in Multiplicity, and in the movie Michael, she plays the love interest as well. It's just kind
Oh
of
man,
are we just
that's
supposed to fall in love with her?
yes, yes. In the early '90s, her southern drawl, it was like Dolly Parton brunette, man. Like she's gorgeous. Like
She's still,
it's it
yeah. I don't
it.
even.
Oh yeah, no. She all I looked at a recent picture. All she has is like a streak in her hair.
Oh, she's beautiful. Yeah, she still got it. South Carolina. That's why. Was born Rosalind Anderson McDowell, and on April 21st, and Gaffney, South Carolina. Wow, that's pretty cool. She does what? So let's see what her top four are. Groundhog Day, Sex, Lies, and Videotape. Four Weddings and a Funeral, and Hudson Hawk. I love Hudson Hawk.
Oh,
She,
that's a good one.
God, I love that movie. That's a great movie. These are all great movies she's in. Man, she's right. She does have a good lineup. Look at her. Look at her.
Yeah.
Look all snazzy and all beautiful still.
Oh, and oh, dude, you know what? I totally forgot. She was in a movie that I watched recently. It was called Ready or Not. It was a horror movie, and I think it's on HBO Max. If you want to watch it, it's
Ready or not? Let's find it.
yeah, take a look at it because it's like a crazy like plot line, and but it's still a really good movie and kind of like funny at the same time. I really
Ready
enjoyed
or
it.
not? 2019. She plays Becky. That's funny. That's the name you used. Or
Yeah, that's she plays the mother. Yeah.
Oh, I have not seen this movie. Is this the movie where they invite the? I don't really want to watch a trailer every time we do this time, but is this the movie where it says a bride's wedding night takes a sinister turn when her eccentric new in-laws force her to take part in a terrifying game? Oh, this is one of those like
Yeah.
Hunger Games, kind of like
It was almost kind of like Get Out,
yeah,
but she's a bride. They
but
just got
all white
married.
people. Like,
Yeah, yeah, no, yeah, no, there it's like a very affluential family.
Okay, yeah. So I see that. Okay, who's? It's all Adam Brody and everything. Like now, it's like every time he's in a movie where he does a cameo or something, I just lose my shit, man. Because it's just like, what is this cheesehead doing in this movie? Like,
Yeah, man. What movie? Oh, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I
yes,
remember seeing him in that, and I was like, "What the fuck are you even doing in this movie, man?"
dude. When he was in
Uh,
Shazam, I was like, of course
yeah,
you'd be in this.
of course,
Like,
Adam Brody.
of course you would do this to us. Like, he'd
Wasn't
make me crack up.
he was the kid who played Eddie in It, right? Like
Yeah,
he was the grown up
yeah,
version of
yeah. And
him.
and they made that kid look like him. Yeah, I was just like, man,
Yeah,
that's
dude.
that's
No,
that's funny.
that kid's a really good actor, man. He played Eddie Kasprak to a fucking
Well,
T.
just the
Like,
cussing and the way he was able to like play it off, and
oh
you don't get upset
yeah,
with it. You know, like it's like you don't see it. It's not like that's the way they hide it. You know, the audio comes in really nice where you're not really like. I mean, well, dialogue, not the audio, but it comes in really nice where you're like, oh wow, dude, that kid cussed, but he did it so smart ass that it doesn't bother you.
yeah. Well,
The thing,
and I
so,
listened to the book too, man, and it was just like they nailed it. He nailed it. Yeah, sorry. Just
it's
wanted
a
to.
no, he does a great job. Yeah, like that his acting is on par. Bill Murray was bitten by the groundhog twice during shooting. Murray had to have anti-rabies injection because the bites were so severe. Ouch. No wonder he didn't want to do this shit. And
Right.
Harold Ramis originally wanted Tom Hanks for the lead role, but decided against it, saying that Hanks was too nice. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Bill knows how to do it. I mean, Chris Elliott's in this movie. Like he's like
Right.
he doesn't get enough love, man. Chris Elliott doesn't get
Oh
enough love, dude.
no. Did you know that him and his daughter were both on SNL?
Chris at the same time.
No, no. But they were. I think they were the first father daughter combo
Oh wow.
at
Sorry.
SNL.
I'm sorry. There was a what?
They were the first father like daughter combo at SNL.
That's so cool, man. I did not know that.
Yeah,
I came,
I believe so.
I came in here and the thing's like super loud. I don't know what I clicked, but I came in
It's
all.
super loud.
No, I came in hot on me. I was like, oh darn. I don't know what I clicked, but yeah, here you go, Chris Elliott. He was in Cabin Boy. These pipes are clean. So yeah, Cabin Boy. There's something about Mary. He's also in The Abyss. Oh, look
Really?
at that. Yeah, I did not know that. I'm trying to remember which character it was.
Scary Movie 2.
That's a strong hand. Let's see.
Um,
Let's get some photos of him. He's a great writer, I believe. Like I think
wasn't he something about Mary?
yeah. He plays like the best friend, and he breaks out in hives.
Yeah.
So he's also in the Shits Up a Creek. Shits Creek.
Oh
He
yeah,
plays.
he's like in the pilot.
That's awesome. Yeah, Eugene Levy. So ironically, these are repeat offenders in two separate movies that we're doing.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
Yeah, there's a behind the scenes cabin boy, and he does Bill Clinton, and it was like they really took their time to make that movie. They put a lot of effort into it.
I
Like
don't know if I've ever seen that.
no, cabin boy's funny, man. It's got Brian Doyle-Murray in it.
Hey,
Um,
I know he is a repeat offender. I know he is.
yeah, oh yeah, he is a repeat offender on ours.
Brian.
Brian
Yeah,
Doyle, yeah.
yeah.
It's cool that like they look at that, like they have these behind the scenes. Look at Cabin Boy, dude. It's got some like great effects, some great design set design. It's awesome. Oh yeah, the cupcake that comes that hallucinates. This is a cool movie. Like it's very creative. It's got a nice story to it. J.K. Simmons, but stop sharing that. But I think yeah, like, he does a great job in this movie, and also the part where at the end where Phil he goes all out and he gets auctioned off, and then what's his name? What's he in this movie? Larry. He goes up there and he gets 2 pints, like 25 cents sold. I was like, oh, dude. In high school, when I was a sophomore, I was the what's it called? I can't even remember the name. Is the guy that does rodeo? The guy that 35, 45, 45, 45, go down 25.
Auctioneer.
Auctioneer. There we go. I had to do that, and dude, I did that for an hour. Kind of my voice got kind of hoarse at the end. But when we were leaving, because we were all high school students, and we are supposed to do like they get us to like go like clean people's houses on the outside. We couldn't go inside their house or whatnot, but like we just go and like help them pick up, or like if there was a school nearby, we just go and like volunteer to clean it up. And they had a good time there. And I mean, this is a pretty cool story. I did the auctioneer because they were like, hey, somebody needs to do something. It's boring. I was like, all right, I'll just play. And I started joking around and doing that, and they let me have fun with it. And I went on, and at the very end, I'm like walking off stage, and they go, hey, wait, boy, hey, where are you going? You're still one more person that needs to be auctioned off. I was like, who? And they're like, you. And I was like, oh crap.
Mm-mm.
And then like some old white dude just goes, $100. He's mine. I was like, oh shit. And he gave me $100 and he donated $100 to the event. And I was like, holy crap, that's awesome. Like he goes, for your time, you entertained the hell out of me, son. Here. I was like, holy shit, I made $100. I was like, holy crap.
That's pretty damn cool.
Yeah, dude. And the guy kind of resembled the Brian Doyle-Murray kind of, the mayor kind of character in this movie. But man, at the end of it, I was so exhausted. My tongue, I was going 35, 25, 45, 10, just somebody just give
Damn.
$50. Yeah, I can't remember who the girl was. There was a girl that went for like $60. I went for 100. I was number one. And then there was like a lot of people did like 40, $30. But in the beginning, people were only like $10, 15. Like, nah, forget this. That's like they're basically gonna work for like 50 cents an hour. I was like, let's crank it up. So I was like, I don't take anything under $20. So I always start off at $20. But then they would only go to like 24, 25, not too far. But I was like, nah, dude, like
Still, at least $20.
yeah. So it started at 20, and then we get like $23 because I'd go 20, and then somebody'd be like 20 and 25 and 2 pints. Okay, the fine, I have to accept that. It's like, but it was pretty cool. I actually I didn't have to do I showed up to the place where I had to do it, and they said, oh, we were just joking. You don't have to volunteer, dude. We had a good time, thank you. And it was like the engineers of like the city or council or something. Like they have an office, and I went over there, and I was like, I can like clean the ditches or whatever, or like the take away the shrubs, and they're like, nah, we don't care, you could leave, we don't want you here. I was like, all right. I was like, so I basically got the school money and myself money, and didn't have to do shit, just act for 1 hour. It was fun. I
It's not
appreciate
bad.
those moments.
It's pretty
Yeah, it was
pretty
sophomore in
good
high
for an
school.
hour.
Yeah, so I did that. But man, this movie, like, I started picking up more on Groundhog Day, how Bill Murray like really interacts with people, and that's what I'm saying. Is the main story, is he trying to find love? That's what it is. That's what we're trying to learn, or is he just trying to get laid? Because and then the way
I think.
he
Well, no, I mean, I feel like when he got laid, he didn't get out of it. So, the whole point of this is to.
no, not the point. I'm just saying that the part of the story that we see, like like we're just seeing him kind of like as we're going through the like we don't. It's not to the end where we see him like be caring, where he takes care of the old man, and he starts buying him soup and everything, and then he starts paying $1,000 for the piano, and then at the end he catches that kid from the tree and he goes, "You never thanked me once." Like he's gone around that town so many times, he's seen all these fucked up things. We only get to see the parts where he helps. Because I imagine how many
Yeah,
times did that kid have to fall before he realized that he has to go in there. Like he can't talk anymore. He has to go straight to that kid.
yeah.
Like he does that every
Um,
day, or sometimes he's like, nah, not today. It's just weird because I don't know if I could do that, man. Because I would feel like I couldn't kill myself because I'd feel like, well, what if you don't wake up if you kill yourself?
well, I think he just got to a point where it didn't matter.
Yeah, like
I
how
mean,
many?
well, I mean, imagine literally being in that situation. Like you would try anything to get out of that situation.
See, it's like there's a movie here I want to bring up real quick because there's a time loop movie like that's like a thing now, time loops. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like it's like you can like have a genre of like time loops. There's this movie Mona and I did for rewatch right now called Palm Springs. Have you seen this?
No, I haven't.
I will kind of show this trailer a little bit. I don't want to knock us off, but I don't know if I can show it or not. But this movie is freaking hilarious. It's good. It's well written. I actually enjoy Andy Samberg's character in it, and he kind of goes through the same things, but
Oh,
he also
you
has.
you have me sold. You don't have to watch. We don't have to watch
Oh,
the
oh,
trailer.
all right, cool.
Andy Samberg.
Yeah. Well,
I'll watch it. I
it,
just I watched That's My Boy the other day, and oh my god,
have you ever seen that
that
before?
movie. Oh, I had, but it just was like I forgot how good it was.
Yeah, so so this is from 2020, rated R, 1 hour 30 minutes. It's good. And it's got J.K. Simmons in it, Andy Samberg and Christine Milioti, and its writers is Andy Sierra and Max Barbaku, director Max Barbaku, and it says stuck in a time loop, two wedding guests develop a buddy romance while living the same day over and over again. And this is more. This is you actually. This has a sci-fi feel to it. That's all I want to say
Okay.
about that. But this is a great movie, Palm Springs. If you get a chance, give it a shot. Did it pop on the screen right now? I don't know if it did, right?
No, I didn't see anything.
Oh, you didn't see anything? Because I have
Mm.
this up. So sorry, let me try that again.
Oh, it did
Oh,
say Hail Ramis Part Two.
oh, wait, hold on. What am I doing? I'm clicking all these dumb things. Like, I want to show this. Like, dang, I thought I was showing. It's this movie. This is an awesome movie.
Okay. Oh,
Comedy,
I've
fantasy,
seen
mystery.
that before. Not
You see
I've
this
seen
one?
that poster. The
Yeah,
poster.
this is a great movie. This is what we're watching. All right, so we're here when I'm here. All right, cool. Sorry, people, I'm figuring this out.
Oh, is
Um,
it like a Hulu movie?
yeah, it's a Hulu movie, dude. This is good. This is like almost a 13, man. Like I mean, I
Oh
wouldn't doubt
wow.
if it is. It's a great movie, but also there's different characters in it that really help you like understand the story and like because if I had to be in Groundhog's Day and I was single, oh fuck yeah, dude, I'd be like I'd be having fun. I'd be doing all stuff. But now that I got the kids and I got the family, it's like if I have to do it, it would suck. If I wasn't next to them, like it would like I'd have to spend all my time getting to them. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? There'd be like it wouldn't be a doubt. Like you'd have to do that. Even if it's just like, well, I'll take today off or something. I don't know if I could do it because it's like, what if you do and it changes or something? I'm so superstitious. I'd have to go through my loop, my own loop of my own rule that I create. But it is funny. Like the thing I love about these loop movies, and there's a point there where you start to get to know people because it's just like, well, I might as well do something, and it does change him. It makes him such like he's like such a crazy like I'm not crazy like he's so loved, and what do you call it? He says like we'll move here. Like he talks so bad about it, but then he's stuck there. He like becomes part of him because he knows every square inch of that place. You know,
Yep.
we also have to give a shout out to our boy, repeat offender, always a good nominator for repeat. This guy, you always has a character actor. You gotta give it up for Mr. Rick Dukemoon as Gus.
Rick. Dude.
Yeah,
Oh, you
he's
mean
got
a repeat offender from Scary Movie?
yeah. He's been in
Yep.
a few movies. I can't
Hmm.
remember, but we talk about him quite
I
a few
think he
times.
might have been in Black Sheep too.
Yeah,
Was he in
yeah.
Black Sheep?
I think so. He's the Burbs. And
Yeah.
scary movie Spaceballs. Remember he had that yeah, he had that scene where he's like a stormtrooper with the big hat.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite so unfortunately he passed away in 2004, I believe, right? Let's
Oh,
see. No, 2015. No, he stopped acting in 2004, I guess. That was his last credit. So but yeah, he recently well, not recently. I feel like that wasn't so long ago. He was 62. But yeah, he was a great actor, man. One of my favorite
oh,
character actors.
Jury Duty. That's what he was
Yeah,
in.
yeah, because he's the guy that
He's
the
real
Stanley
Frank.
Stanley Tucci like gets him. Yeah, this is like a great. I love the Burbs too. Burbs is a good movie. I mean, this was built on a set. This right here is a movie set, so that's pretty insane. I kind of get that in
Yeah.
Multiplicity. I feel like it's built on a movie set.
It
For
definitely
sure.
feels that way.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Ah.
he does a great role in that, and
He was
The
also in Die Hard.
what? Yeah, what's he not Die Hard?
City Worker.
Oh,
I don't.
is he? Is he when? I think Carl, not Carl Winslow. Sorry, what's his acting? I don't know his name. I gotta look him up. When
I think it
I
was
think
just like a scene, just like
extra.
not like that, but like kind of, yeah.
Yeah,
He had a speaking role, if I'm not mistaken. Like he said something. I just couldn't tell you what it was.
yeah, and also in Groundhog Day, one of the guys in the beginning is it's his Phil's assistant. I think he recently passed away. Willie Garson. I think he passed away last year.
Hmm.
Yeah, 2021. Yeah, September 21st, 2021. He was he was the let's check it out. He was the assistant in the beginning of the movie.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he
I
was like
think he
Sex and the
was in
City. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, he was in Sex and the City. But yeah, he passed away unfortunately. But I was like, oh, he's
No.
in this movie. I recognized him. And
Damn, he was
also
only 57 too.
that's young, dude. And then the guy in the hall, it says Man in the Hall, Ken Hudson Campbell. I like this guy. He was in he usually plays like in the 90s or the 80s in the 90s, like the slapstick like goofy guy, like the heavier set dude. What
Uh
movies
huh.
was he in? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what other movies he was in. He says here Armageddon, Groundhog Day, Home Alone, and Dallas
Oh,
Stars
the
Go.
guy he first sees.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh
yeah,
yeah.
but he's like he plays Max in Armageddon, I believe his name. Yeah, Max. He plays Max, and but he was like I liked watching him. I forgot what the movies he was in. He's like he does a lot of. Well, he wasn't in the 80s. He was in the 90s. But I remember him from a few movies. And
I know what you're talking about.
yeah, I was like he always like stuck out to me. I was like, oh, it's cool. He's had voiceover work too. Oh, and by the way, speaking about last week's voiceover, I totally forgot to mention, and I can't believe I let this slide. We kept bringing up Brad Garrett. I didn't know you related to him, Garrett
Ah,
Garrett. I didn't know
I
you were
wish,
related to
man.
Brad Garrett. I didn't know you were there, Raymond. Oh, here I put it back on Groundhog Day just because we're talking about it and it kind of started first. But the part where the guys that are actually in playing the drunk guys, their both names are Rick in real life.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
that's
because
funny.
sometimes I was watching on Prime, and then if you pause it, it'll tell you the actor's name, and then so Rick Dukeman and Rick Overton is the other guy's name is Ralph and Gus, like those buddies. And
Ralph and Gus.
I think it's funny after like the second like after like I don't know what time when Phil just stops caring and he goes up to that lady and he just kisses her, Miss Lancaster, when he just kisses her on the lips, like he just goes up
Right.
there, he just stops caring, dude. Like I don't know. I just it's just being in a loop, man. Like that feeling. Like I guess it's we know we were supposed to. We had last week off and it worked out well for us because you needed to get situated with the work and I was sick, and the crazy thing is that it was Groundhog's Day last week. We
Yeah.
could have done
Yeah. We
this.
totally missed it.
We totally missed
We,
it, but
we
we were
really
so
missed an
close.
opportunity.
We
Too
did.
bad we can't. Too bad we can't go back and repeat it.
Oh,
Oh.
or can we
Oh
rinse,
no.
repeat, rinse and
Right.
repeat? I just didn't realize we didn't even caught that. Like I'm like, am I that disconnected? Like I don't even know when Groundhog's Day is, but now I know
Bro,
it's on
bro, they
February
have
2nd.
they have National Pizza Day, they have National
Oh
Pizza
my
Slice Day,
god, yes,
National Pie Day, and that
it's
could also be interpreted as pizza. Uh,
that's true.
Trust me, dude. No, like Domino's used to always send out stuff with whenever they would be like, "Oh, National Pizza." It's like they would make stuff up so they could
It's all
sell
pizza,
more
yeah.
pizza. But I mean, more power to them. I mean, people would order and they would, oh, is it really? Well, I better get pizza. You
Well, I
know?
better go get something. Meh,
Yeah.
I guess
And I'm
so.
just like, who is making all this stuff? Like who's in charge of national days being made? Uh because man alive, have you noticed that lately? Like the more like every it seems like every day is like a national something. It's
Well,
National Ping Pong Day.
everybody needs to have a title. Everybody needs to feel special. Everybody needs their own day. We can't just have a boring ass day anymore. It can't just be day.
Right.
It can't just be
You
you
got to fill
know
up those calendars with something, right?
it can't just be March
Uh,
1st, 2022. It's got to be March 1st. It's a recreational day. It's sit up day. It's lay down day. It's run around day. It's everyday day. It can't just be a day and then that's it. You know,
like
like
Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day. Now I know
See?
it's February 2nd. I won't forget that.
Yeah, man. Well, I mean,
And
and that's the crazy thing too.
yeah. The J. Yeah, you got that in my head now. See, like whenever you said that, when from Jade, or no, from was it Jade? No, it was Not Mallrats. It's
Um,
Mallrats, right? When he goes, yeah.
no, it's Clerks 2, I
Clerks
think.
2.
Or it, I don't know.
Oh, it's about the door, right? I forgot what you had said, but it was like, yeah, he goes that. Oh no, it's from when they find out she's pregnant, right? When Becky's pregnant,
Yeah,
and he goes,
yeah.
yeah. Oh, he said something like that. But yeah, now I got that in my head too. See, I don't forget things like that.
No.
But
Oh man.
but dude, it's crazy. We're so close to getting Groundhog's Day. By I mean, if we would have done it, like we would have done it last week, like it would have been actually like maybe
Dude,
on the day. We wouldn't even known. It could have been that we would have been doing it on Groundhog's Day, and people would have been like, "These cheese balls, they did it on Groundhog's Day." Like, no, we didn't even know. We literally just talk. We just we meet each
we didn't
other
even
when we can.
plan this.
We don't plan it. We didn't. Like you see us
No.
doing it. We don't. Like
We
I
we made sure we weren't going to be uh labeled as planners,
yeah,
you
but I
know?
mean, this is just so coincidental. It's not. It's not September. It's not August. It's not July. It's freaking February. We got so I didn't even realize that it's like because we didn't bring it up to bring it up. We brought it up just because it segued from the last movies we did.
Yeah, and no, I do. Sorry, I'm kind of making light of it, but I do appreciate how nice that lined up, and that we're doing it a week later too. But we can still acknowledge it. Like we picked this movie uh for the sole reason of Harold Ramis, and we have that on here right now. Not only was he a great actor, he was also a fantastic director because both of these movies. I mean, to shoot a time loop movie that's one day, like
Yeah,
that's that's hard, man. Like you have to replicate the exact same day at least one time. You know,
I yeah.
you
No,
know
you're
what I'm
right.
saying?
And you just
Like
go
because
through it. Like the actor has to do the same shot, like same thing over, and they do a
that,
lot of it.
yeah. And Bill Murray's the only one that's going to be able to act differently.
Yeah,
And so everybody else has to play that. Like the background actors in Groundhog Day. I mean, you had that had to have been a hell of a thing to have people that you had to count on to do. Like you would have to look for like the creme de la creme of actors,
yeah. And they got to go
and
good
you
ones.
got him, man. Ned Ryerson. What's his real name? Because
Oh
by
yeah, he's a
God,
character actor.
Ned Ryerson is. I bet you he hates that. He's like, hey Ned.
Yeah, people probably come to no. He's a character actor as well. Where is he at?
Yeah, and
Stefan
dude, he no,
Tobolowski.
that's definitely Steven.
Steven?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Steven. You may be right,
Steven.
but
Oh no, you're
yeah,
right, Steven. Um,
Tobolowski.
Tobolowski. He's been.
Was he
Let's
in
see.
Fargo? I feel like he could have been in Fargo.
I think he was in Fargo.
Yeah, so he's a
Thelma and
repeat
Louise.
offender.
Yeah, let's see. What is he? Fargo was what 2000? No, no,
No, 94?
96. Four.
6?
Let's see.
Damn. He's got a lot
Dang,
of
he's got a lot. No, he's a
actors.
character actor, dude. Like, let me show you this. Like, yeah, this dude's a character actor. Let's show a little bit of his chops, man. Heads up. Share screen. Boom. Check it out. This dude has acted. Look at this. I was just going through it. Look, it's insane. So
Yeah, how many does
his
it
top
say?
top four bills are Thelma and Louise, Spaceballs, Groundhog Day, and Single White Female. Oh, Single White Female. Okay, and he's still
I
acting
don't
up to
think
this day.
that movie's as nice as the song.
279 credits, and then look at this, man. He's been a lot of stuff.
Yep.
Like, talk about character actor, man. Like, this dude made some money. Even if he just made $1,000 off a movie, he made $275,000. But
Right.
if you go all the way down to, let's see, where's
Well, dude,
Fargo?
and you have to imagine that after I don't think he was in Fargo.
Nah,
You have to imagine that after Groundhog Day, I mean, he was sought after.
dude. His first
Because
movie is 1977. Keep My Grave Open, Robert. Then his next movie is Cocaine and Blue Eyes. That sounds badass. TV movie. Wow. Let's see if I can recognize anything when he first got Spaceballs. Yeah, captain on the guard. So he has to
was
repeat.
was he on? He was in
Yeah,
Spaceballs.
he plays one of the guys like that does
Oh
like a
yeah,
regular
I
like he doesn't even wear like he's not like a stormtrooper. He's just like a regular like lieutenant or something. But he
Colonel
has been on
Sanders.
like let's see. Yeah, dude, he's been in so many things. That's awesome, man. I guess he just says yes to everything. We gotta interview this guy, get him on the show, man. Like, how
Yeah,
did you get so? How did like, dude? He's like he has all these credits, and then he hits Groundhog Day.
right.
Dang, he's really like wow.
I bet you could ask for more than 1,000 after that.
They'll buy health insurance. They'll buy back insurance. They'll buy water insurance. You know, I like the way he picks up Taylor. He asks her a high school teacher and
Yeah,
everything, and then like he goes into it, and he tells it to her, "I love you." Like she's like,
I've loved you this entire time.
yeah, like it's so crazy. Like, 'cause, I mean, it's just,
Dude, I like the part where he's at the movie theater dressed up as Clint Eastwood.
what is that
It's
whole
like,
scene about?
dude, he just wanted to like feel cool, man.
So
Like that would be my guess. Like he has a bunch of money. He's an outlaw. Like he stole all that money. Like he's a bank robber.
I feel like Bill Murray just said, I'm doing this scene like this." Like I don't feel like it was in the script. Like he just,
It might not have been, but it totally because I mean I love that scene. I was like, she was like, "Hey Taylor," it's like old fiance doesn't recognize me,
that was
and
funny. Yeah,
you know, like and he
my
just
old
like
fiance doesn't.
he pulls it off so well. Man, it's just like he knows that. Like I think that's what's so great about this movie too is like it. He's reliving the same day, but it's not until about halfway in to the movie that it gets real. Like that's what I like about this movie too. It's like
Check it
it's
out.
like he's going crazy, you know?
This outfit.
Oh yeah.
Clint Eastwood, and he does the
Please.
role. He does the face. He
I
does
love
the
this
voice.
movie. Yeah, he does it all. I mean, and like I said, man, that's he does a great job acting in this movie.
He does, man.
And yeah, I think you're right. If that wasn't in the script and he added that, that's even better.
I mean, I think maybe not because my fiance doesn't recognize me. Like he takes it all serious. But
Yeah.
let's move on to the portion of this episode where we're gonna be we're doing the Hell's Ramis Part 2, but sometimes we're doing Andy McDowell.
Oh boy,
And we appreciate her in these movies. We do fall in love with her. We fall in love with her every day of on the same day, February 2nd. We fall in love with her every day, every time. And then in Multiplicity, we change our life to get her happy.
oh
To
man,
make her the career woman that we need to make her.
this is sultry. This is a love letter to Andy McDowell from CJ Robles.
I just gotta say that I get to that point where I don't want to build, but then with a wife like that, you gotta build, you gotta create, you gotta make things happen. Can't let her down. That's a career woman right there. That's a business woman.
That's somebody who's making more than $1,000 a picture.
That is
Like Ned Ryerson across the way. No, she's making at least $1,500 a picture. No,
no, she's been in some good stuff. But hey,
no, she really has.
She's also love interest in Michael, and
yeah, no, Michael is great. I love her little deal where it's like pie me oh my.
Oh yeah,
ain't nothing better than sweet old. And I say whenever I was working in Central Market and I had to stock the chicken thighs, I'd say thigh me oh my. I think about Michael every time I did. But yeah, it happened quite a bit.
And I do love that she's on both of these movie covers. Like she has repeat offended on the covers as well.
Yeah, man, and she's she's a leading lady. She really is. What? You okay?
I didn't mean to say it that loud. I was inhaling and exhaling. I don't know why.
Oh.
I did that. I got this badass mic. I was like, that was. I don't know. I don't know what I was doing. Boston.
You were just really enjoying Andy McDowell, thinking about her. All right. Yeah, you quit breathing. You quit breathing so hard. CJ, I'm gonna need you to stop breathing, please.
I'm gonna need you to come in on. Hey, you know what we say. If you don't come in on work on Saturday, don't bother coming in and work on Sunday.
That's
like what
That's the stupidest stuff I've ever heard.
I don't know, man. I am Mexican, and that does sound like something a Mexican would say. Like, if you don't want to work, if you only work 7 days a week, don't talk to me.
Yeah, right. That guy's such a dick too, man. Because he's like taking advantage of. He knows that he wants to be with his kids and everything like that. And he's single and depressed and lonely, and he's over here, giving Michael Keaton's character shit.
Doug, but he's also taking a shit, and he gets him with literally his pants down. That's like a horrible prank. I would be pissed off. I'd rather worry about getting pissed down than pissed off.
Yeah, right. No, that's Robin Hood Men in Tights. Almost thought it was Blazing Saddles. But you know what's crazy is I had Multiplicity playing on, excuse me. Um, but it just had like a shot of Andy McDowell, and I was like, oh, I thought Groundhog Day was over. And like it took me a second. Like that's it's pretty funny. Like
Yeah, you register as in the same movie.
yeah, it's
There's
yeah.
a. I'm trying to see if we have a repeat offender in the I guess the owner of the construction company played his like the guy with the
Oh,
beard.
Del King.
Is that yeah? Richard Marsu. He was in Thing. He was also in he's like he plays can't remember it, but well he's the guy that offed himself right away at the beginning. But yeah, Del King. Yeah, that's him. Let's see if
Oh,
he repeats
he
offender.
played Stanley Uris.
Yeah, Stanley. There you go. Yeah, he plays the older one, but he kills himself in the movie. So spoiler, he is he a repeat offender in any of these movies we've done? I need to get a list now, dude. We've done look we've done 61 episodes. That is 122 movies. Wow, and
It's quite a few.
that's nothing compared to like there are people that do this every day, 3 times a day, and I don't I salute them. Man, there's just so many people getting on the thing called the World Wide Web, and it's
Whoa.
insane. You need to have like a multiplicity kind of like personality to just stay with it. You got to be doing so many things just to kind of get recognized. And then when you do get recognized, people are not gonna like you. So it's like, what's the point? I think now I'm definitely doing this for mental health purposes and friendship. Where everyone's seeing our friendship blossom in real life. This is a 3, 4. I mean, this is a 4-dimensional relationship we have here because we hang out and apparently I can send them like I can send Ben stuff and he can send me things and it's kind of like we're kind of in the same space. I think that's one thing I like about I guess the future that we can so call it future socks, the future socks. I think is the fact that we kind of understand the concept of time.
Yeah,
And we both understand that we may be in 2 different locations, but if I send you a bottle of Jack and I got a bottle, I'm just gonna say Jack. I don't even drink Jack Daniels, but if I send you a bottle of red wine and I'm like, hey, let's drink this together, we can literally have. I mean, we just have to double it, but it doesn't matter. Like we could literally have the same wine, on the same day at the same time, but
we
just
could
not
even
next.
have the same Kevin Smith Funko Pop.
Oh yeah, yeah. I give
You
you
know,
yeah. You got yours is
say
silver,
we
I
could have
got
the same shirt.
same shirt. There you go. Oh, let me hold on. Let me give you a shout out.
AKA CJ sent me a little care package.
Oh yeah, it's his birthday,
Yeah,
and so I got you. I covered the birthday, I covered the Christmas, and I
bro,
covered the show.
you covered birthday and Christmas for next year too.
No,
We're
no,
good.
I got this week. We gotta get a new one. But well, I technically wanted to give you the shirt, but then I was like, well, man, it is his birthday, and I did
Then
find
I
one.
have a special edition Wyatt Earp.
Yeah, yeah, VHS.
Yeah,
I thought it was cool, man. So I was trying to my hermano right here. I was like, dude, check it out, dude. I saw it. And I was buying VHSs because I like collecting them. And as I was buying them, I was scanning through one, and like I was like, what is this thick one? Wyatt Earp, psh, got it. Ben, duh,
yeah.
25 cents. Got to give it to Ben. And then kind of a little Kevin Hart there. You got it. You go. But I think the fact that I was just kind of just it was just it was actually on the display. That's why I went like this, and I was like, wait, what is this one? It was they actually had 3 movies displayed, and I was like, I was hoping one was Tombstone, but it was another one was another movie. But I found the Buttercream Gang in that one too, so I realized there's a friendship movie that I've always loved, plus a movie we did on the show. So why don't we show some more love for Andy McDowell?
Andy McDowell. Yeah, no, Michael, I think was definitely the one movie that she for sure stood out to me. Um, and then I think I saw Multiplicity after that, and then Groundhog Day. After I definitely saw Groundhog Day last. That was the last time, or that was the last movie that I saw out of the three.
You know what I get her confused with, and I don't want to say this, but I'm gonna get my ass chewed out.
Say it.
Mini Driver. Is that Matt?
I can kind of see it, but
Let me.
once they open their mouths, you definitely know
Oh
the difference.
yeah. But just for some reason, when I was younger, I would like get her. I would get
I
her.
can definitely see it in that Groundhog Day poster too. You know, that almost
Yeah,
looks like Mini Drive.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see how. Here's a photo right here. Like, I mean, I'm not off by a whole lot, but I
you
think
I see what you're talking about. I don't necessarily see it, but I understand how you could get there.
you see where I'm coming from, though, right?
I do see where you're coming from. Get a picture of
What do you think? She's right here. She's right. Okay. She's
yeah.
kind of
Yeah, I
like,
mean, you need glasses, right?
no, I mean, I do wear
Okay.
glasses. Okay, look, younger version. Like, I mean, she's aged
Yeah.
gracefully. She's beautiful.
No.
Look
Yeah.
at the curly hair. Look at
Okay.
this. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
See what I mean? Like the jawline. Look at
Yeah.
her. Oh
Maybe.
yeah, she's gorgeous. Yeah, look at that. Like curly hair. Like yeah. Now check out this. Now we're gonna do our girlfriend, Andy McDowell. And look at this face. Look at that. Almost. Look at that. Curly hair. Yeah, see? I'm not that off. And I was I was a little kid.
Okay, right there. Yeah.
Yeah, see? Can't get too mad at me. I wasn't too off. Hey.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let little kid CJ slide with that.
It's not
one.
like I'm.
If you were a grown adult, it would be a different story.
And it's not like I'm walking around calling myself Jake Gyllenhaal. It's other people calling me Jake Gyllenhaal, and I don't get it. But like.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna write that movie where he plays my brother, my long lost brother, but he's the Mexican.
Whoa.
And I'm the whatever ethnicity we have to play. But anyways, I know I would like to offend people just by saying stuff like that. Let's see. Where are we at? Oh yeah, don't forget, get yourself a side by side T-shirt. We'll find a way to put them out there. Side by side.
It's 2 movies or
Okay.
no, 2 friends, 2 movies. Too much fun.
Okay, I need to ask you about that. Time out on the show. I need to ask you real quick. What do you think about that log line? That's that slogan.
It's cheesy as hell, but I love it.
There you go.
I love it.
I was aiming. I thought about you, and I was kind of like, some reason I was like
222. It's almost like my birthday.
Almost
12/22. Yeah.
Almost. We're missing the
one hell of a good time. Like we'll put that at the beginning, and then it'll be my birthday.
One hell of a good time. Two friends, 2 movies, too much fun. Oh, dude, you're right. 12. Is that your like what's your favorite number?
I don't know.
You don't got a favorite number?
Oh man, like numbers were hard, dude. I was loathing every
no
number.
Lucky number or anything, nothing like that.
No, not really. Maybe maybe 13, but I know that's kind of. But
13.
I would say that just because like my dad, that was always his default like lucky number. It felt like it. So I really don't have one.
What's your favorite color?
I would say red or blue.
Dang, my son and my son loves red, and I like blue. You know, it's kind of messing me up. I kind of like the music now. I'm kind of digging the.
Dude, no, it's distracting. Don't do it. Don't do it.
It gives us another element there. I can't add my own mood.
No, I don't know whether to like listen or to talk. I don't know. Don't do it.
Hey, buddy.
No. Oh, this is like a workout commercial right here.
Hey, if you like Bill Murray and Harold Ramis. And we're not talking about Ghostbusters 1 or 2. Go ahead and give a shot to Groundhog's Day.
I tell you what, brother. All right, we got multiplicity over here. And this movie, it is one hell of a good time. One might even say 3 or 4 times as good as any other movie you've seen this year. So go and watch Multiplicity with Michael Keaton, starring Michael Keaton. Also with Michael Keaton. And introducing Lenny as Michael Keaton. and Andy McDowell.
What do you mean to tell me? I pay for one movie and I get 4 Michael Keatons?
Yeah. Well, it pissed me off. I'm not even going to lie. Sorry, I'm out of my wrestler element now. At the very beginning, when it's like showing all the different names, it's like, Michael Keaton. And it didn't have a 4th one, man. Like, he had 4. There were 4. And there was 3 Andy McDowells, and 3. But there's supposed to be, there's 4 of them, man.
Well, I didn't, like I said, when I was caught this time around, I never realized that Doug 1 said, no copying Laura. Cause Doug 2 is like, can we copy Laura? I don't like he's like, you can we at least get something? Like he's literally there. But I realized like my mindset went that he didn't have to worry about his family or his wife or like let's say his kids or his wife, so he could just focus on work, and that's why he kind of
Yeah.
did. But he had no outlet, so it was kind of like, you
So
know,
that means Doug 3 was he didn't have to worry. Well, I guess Doug 3 was technically taking care of the family, right? He
yeah.
was doing the cooking
But,
and the cleaning.
but he's the reason that he loses the job because he goes on his own. I mean, he has to take over for 2 because 2 gets sick, and then 3 gets there and screws it up, and he doesn't know what he's doing because he's all sensitive. He's like,
Yeah.
it's like a man's world, a construction
Well,
man.
so it's almost like, and this is going to sound kind of weird, but 2 and 3 are like husband and wife.
Well, yeah,
Because
because
you have the husband ask. Well, it's almost because like Michael Keaton, Mr. Mom, right?
oh yeah,
So 3 is like Mr. Mom, and then 2 is like you said, if you're just consumed by work, you're just on work all the time.
yeah, but yeah,
It's really kind of crazy, how they kind of put this person, and all their different personalities kind of split. Like
yeah,
Michael Keaton or one gets to do the things that he wants to do, you know. And then 2 is focused on work, 3 is focused on family, and
yeah.
4, he's just focused on I don't
He's
even
kind
know.
of he's
Like
kind of
he's almost like 1, honestly.
yeah, but
Like,
I think 4 is just there just to be a body, like just like have someone there, like he's like kind of like the carrying one with like, but it's
well,
kind of
he
like
could almost be the kid of the bunch,
yeah,
like,
but I took it as it's like being with your brothers. Like
yeah.
he's like the oldest one, and then so one's the oldest too. I'm the original. The original does
Yeah.
only but like I saw it as like me and my brothers. And by the way, I do have a really nice photo of my brothers and I. So I was like, let's just show real quick. So they'd be like almost multiple, like you know. There we are. We were in San Antonio, and it is kind of it's almost like well, there's 3 of us and there's 2 girls, so it's 5 total.
What's funny is your brother in the middle almost looked like a mix between your furthest brother is smiling real hard and you just doing your CJ. And he's like in the middle. Literally. Like he's literally in the middle.
Yeah, he's like a combination, huh?
He's got a little smile, but he's not overdoing it. That's
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
I bounced it out because I had a big smile, and I noticed that my Josue, my little brother. So the one with the like the design shirt is my little brother, and then the one with the hoodie is my baby brother. So my little brother looks like he's super smiling, and then my baby brother was kind of stuck in the middle. So I was like, I'll just go serious. Yeah, we were
well,
having a good time.
it played out nicely. I
Yeah,
like it.
I still, hey, my brother hears this, I'm gonna get his ass because he forgot his wallet. Who the hell goes out and dinner and forgets their wallet? A brother, only brother. does that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, so you're gonna force me to
Ladies
take
on
you?
first dates.
Oh my, dude, that talk like this date was funny because like he like shits where he eats. Like he's like, oh, she's cheating, she's sleeping with a guy in a bed. Like I'll tell you, I know that for a fact. He sleeps with another guy.
Yep.
See, that's what I mean. Like he's in love with Laura too.
Yeah.
I never clicked in it. Like never clicked. Like 2, 3, and 4 love Laura. Because 1 loves Laura, so they all have to love her. So he's like, yeah, she's
Well, they
sleeping
all
with
have
another
those
guy.
memories, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
So
It's
he could,
just funny how like three really doesn't seem to care all that much.
because he's kind of just the nice guy.
Well, he's
Like you,
preoccupied. He's preoccupied with stuff that I don't even know. It's interesting. Like three's motivation for wanting to do all that. Like maybe that's the stuff Michael Keaton really wants to do. He just thinks he wants to go sailing. Because I mean, even like
he tries things that he does not like.
yeah, like I feel like 3 would be his ideal situation.
Yeah,
One would like being 3
one would
almost.
like being 3. Well, let's think
Yeah,
about that.
but
Let's think about that.
he doesn't know it until the end. Like he has to go through that character development.
Who would Doug want to be
Well,
the most?
yeah,
Well,
four is the
four's got it easy, and he gets
listen,
laid.
man. Yeah, right.
She touched my peppy.
That's my pet Dave.
Steve.
Like,
Hey,
dude,
Steve.
four is definitely my favorite. It's like, whenever he leaves and says, he's sick. He's like, I gotta take that leg off, Steve.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
he's
That
waving
is,
it around.
yeah, he waved the saw around. But even like when they the guy, okay, now I'm back on multiplicity. He's got the date going, but like it is funny how like he's always confusing or the bullshit answers he gives. God, he does one where what did he say? Like he gets caught in the beginning, and he goes, oh, I can't. I should have wrote it down. It was a funny line, like something like, "Hey, you're wearing that?" He's like, "Yeah, I wear it." Or he's like, "Yeah, every day," or something like a quick response. I gotta look for it, but I don't want to do it live like we're doing it. But I'll try to send it to you later. It's funny when
Yeah.
he does these bullshit ass response. But also, you're right. The Steve, he I mean, sorry, the Doug, he goes around. I don't think he likes all the stuff he does.
No.
And it's actually cool too that we got Modern Family royalty in here. Julie Bowen, she's
Oh, and also
yeah,
she's a repeat offender.
from
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore. Yeah, because I remember I saw her in Hubie Halloween. But I did
Yeah.
that with Mona. That movie. Oh yeah, she's yeah, repeat. You got her.
Bum, 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 bum.
Man, I mean, it's kind of cool how we're able to catch these sly repeat offenders.
Yeah,
But
right. You know what I just noticed too?
hmm.
Sorry, I'm watching Multiplicity as well. Four is always like he has some kind of tool with him, so he has that. He wants to build too. Like that's ingrained
Oh, like he's
so
primitive
deep.
maybe.
Yeah, yeah,
Because like because Doug one is a construct he does construction, so when you start
yep,
construction, don't you start from the beginning? You don't. I'm assuming he's a blue collar guy. He didn't really go to school. That's what he says. I forgot to go to be a doctor.
yeah,
But
right.
dude, what would you how many clones with of yourself would you do if you really did it? Like
Oh man, see that gets tricky. So I mean, what? Boy, this is gonna sound really sinister, but like, how can I trust me not to kill me and take over my
would you
deal?
kill your would you kill the I would
Would my clone kill me? That's what I'm
yeah
saying,
yeah your
and then,
clone
like
baby.
take over my life. There's a new movie called Swan Song. It's very interesting. It's
Swan
also
wah wah
about
wah.
it's also about cloning, but like uh, nobody's supposed to know about it because it's like outlawed. But it's interesting. It's a slow burn for
What's it
sure. Very
called?
slow. Swan Song. It was an Apple movie.
Ah,
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know if I'd want to make any clones of myself. To be quite honest with you. Maybe if I had like yeah, I think maybe like a digital copy of myself. You know, that I think that's definitely a future thing. That may be something, but I don't
clone.
know.
I already made a clone of myself,
Ha!
and he's he's way better than me. So, oh yeah.
A
I saw
mini
the.
me.
I haven't seen it. Have you seen it? So you've seen Swan Song,
Yeah, yeah.
and do you recommend it because it has one of my upcoming favorite actors in it? Well, he's
Who's
always
that?
I'm gonna have to see his name because
Mashallah Ali.
yeah, Mashallah Ali, yeah, dude.
Mashallah Ali. I
Uh,
think is how you say it. Don't quote me on that.
but he was
No,
also in
he's great. He's also going to be Blade.
yeah, I can see that.
So
But we've been waiting for that one. But yeah,
yeah,
so this is a movie. It says in the near future, a terminally ill man explores a heart-wrenching, emotionally complex solution to save his wife and son from grief by duplicating himself without them knowing. So he's
yeah.
got to teach his new version him,
No, it's pretty
or
much like multiplicity. He wakes up with all the memories.
oh, cool.
It's a but
It's a badass
he
poster.
meets his other self and he's like, what if I can't trust you? Like, how do I know you're not, crazy? That's pretty much what
See,
I was just saying.
I
Like, how do I not know that, because yeah, you would assume that
I don't know,
I don't
dude.
know. So
I
somebody that has your own memories, like they have a lot to lose too,
no,
because
I don't know, but
they feel like they're real.
I'm just worried about why would you kill yourself, Ben? Why would you kill your clone? Or why
No,
would you
I
why?
wouldn't. Why do I think my clone would kill me?
Yeah,
Because I love my life. I would want to have my life again. I wouldn't want to have to just go out and do something else.
but so graphic, so demeaning. Like I think it'd be like my clone would be like
I
I'd have a
think
hard
I
time.
think I think my clone would get tired of my shit and be like, "No, I can do this better." and just
Well, because they just be sitting there thinking of stuff to do, or like
yeah.
if you're in that situation. But I think like me myself, I'd have a hard time like being like I'm the clone, and you're like you're not. I like, or I'm not the clone, and I'm like I'm not the clone. Like no, you're the
And
clone.
and
Like I'd have a hard time
honestly,
with that.
dude, I would never be able to smoke again and be like, am I the clone? You know?
Oh, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. This movie, they have a secondhand smoke in this. I mean, not secondhand
Which
smoke. They have smoking in this movie, and well, also in Groundhog Day, there's a scene where Bill Murray just lights a cigarette in the restaurant.
uh-huh.
So that's just remind because we were kids when I remember when they used to have cigarette smoking in restaurants and they canceled. They
Oh
stopped
yeah.
doing that.
Dude,
So
yeah.
to me, I'm like, was it ever just they made secondhand smoke seem like it was such a bad thing? Is it really a bad thing? The secondhand smoke I don't know. I mean now it's just vape, so now people just killing themselves directly. But like even like secondhand contact high doesn't really work. So it's just to me, just I just wonder, was that just a bunch of bullshit, or could we go back to smoking cigarettes in restaurants? Like I just think it's just tacky. I don't know. It's gross, but I'm not saying I want to do it. I'm just saying they got rid of it, and I think it's for the better. You don't need to dirty your
I
lungs,
think it's just
but
confined spaces.
yeah. But do you think secondhand smoke is like was the real? I mean, I'm wondering if it was like the main thing. Like
No, man, it was because their restaurants were getting all tarred up from all the smoke.
so gross.
Like it really is like I mean, you go there's TikToks of people's houses that are like covered in smoke residue.
Oh
So
god.
I could see where that's like just from a business perspective, like it's better to have non-smoking because you're not going to have to repaint the walls as fast. You're not going to have to do all this maintenance,
How about
you
like
know?
when you go to a smoker's house and you hit the pillow or like their couch and the
Yep.
cushion and the cigarette smoke just comes right at like death and it just comes right
Yeah.
back down and you're like what is that and they're like that smoke is trapped in the damn they smoke so much they trapped it in the cushion. I'm like no they did look and it's just like oh like a soul popping out. But man, I really appreciate these movies. I want to say that at one point I did own. I know I owned Multiplicity. I think I might have owned Groundhog Day, but I never opened it. Like one of those I just kind of out of the bin when I was younger. But I know because sometimes I'll go to the bin and I'll be like, "Holy crap, $3 for this, $4." I'll just buy them. I want to buy
Right.
more DVDs. I want Mo. I want Mo. Yeah, I mean, dude, my Transformers collection is growing, but my see, because then I like, Sarah, I'm watching it where Doug too is kissing freaking Laura, and he's like taking advantage because he misses her, like like,
Yeah.
and then he catches, and then Doug one catches Doug three in the bed, and he's all in the pajama, and she kind of like grazed something, and but I pushed her away, like it's like he's getting mad at his brother for sleeping with his wife. It's funny. Like, but in the sense like. I think like in this, if I so if it's between me and my three brothers, I don't think I'm Doug one. If anything, I would try to be like Doug two, but I'm probably Doug four.
Yeah.
But my brother Josue would be Doug three, and then I think Bobby would be Doug one because he's
I
actually
I think I'm Doug 4 as well.
yeah I'm Doug
Uh
four.
yeah. I try real hard, but
I
I
mean
better
that's
have safety goggles on if I'm
I
doing anything.
I usually have tools in my hand. I mean even if you consider the computer a tool, it's usually working on something. So I usually do it like that.
No.
Doug. What is she gonna do? Roll over and say, Doug, you need to get to work.
Yeah, that's
He even does her accent, like the southern accent we brought up.
oh I know, man. Like Michael Keaton is just he's
He's
fantastic. Like
perfect, man.
and he's able like more credit needs to go to him too because he's able to play four different roles in one movie and play all those characters in the same scene. Like could you imagine having to well first off having to film that and then second off having to edit that to where it looks realistic and I feel like it totally does. Like it looks
That's legit, dude.
yeah, it's crazy.
Well, but
You know.
they cross over on purpose, so you could like see that there's a crossover. Like they touch, they interact. Like it's not just like a split screen and one guy's on one side, one on the other. No, they actually like
Exactly.
they put a whole work into it, and it is Michael Keaton. And I just realized that this is a Harold Ramis movie, so he directed Michael Keaton, and Tim Burton has directed Michael Keaton. Like that's
Yeah.
some shit, man. That Michael Keaton's like a badass. And I will say today my son gave me one of the most like compliments in my life. We were watching Multiplicity together. I was sitting. It was like 11 o'clock. We were sitting down watching it, and then he starts laughing. My son starts laughing. I'm like, "Why are you laughing so much?" He goes, "You act. That guy looks like you, Dad." I was like, "Oh, compare me to Michael Keaton." I was like, "Hell yeah!" I was like,
It's
"Yeah."
probably like the facial expressions.
No, yeah,
because I feel like Michael Keaton is very expressive, and that's
yeah,
how he is able to uh, really kind of differentiate between each of his characters in this one. Because Doug 3 is going to be a little bit lighter, Doug 2's rougher, and you just see it in his face. And
yeah, and
you just the demeanor. I mean,
yeah, the way they stand. There's a part where all three of them are talking, and the way they all stand are they're different poses. And even like he throws the jacket, don't throw things at me. Oh, hey, wait, I like this jacket. Like he's a little Beetlejuice in there. It's a
yeah.
little Beetlejuice, and Doug 2 comes out here once in a while, But God, dude, I love this movie. He plays himself 3 times in 3 different versions, and it's just or 4 times, sorry, 4 different versions, but they're great. Maybe this will refresh your memory, and maybe.
Maybe I just finished that part, but it's really kind of cool. Like it's almost like a build up to seeing all four of them together to
Yeah.
the very end, because you just kind of see, whenever it's just two, it's easy. Whenever you got three of them, man, that's a little difficult. Then four,
Well, I
like,
like it.
oh, it's
I like it when
just
the girls come over, and then he's like, "Oh my God, you guys just keep multiplying," and she goes, "And one just keeps getting better looking than the other." Like and then he's a party pooper. Oh man, or
yeah.
even like the he goes bungee jumping. He's doing stuff he's never done before, but it takes a toll, man. Like I couldn't because now I don't like doing things by myself. I used to do everything by myself, so I did a lot of things alone, and that was great when I was alone. But now I want to do things with my kid or family and stuff. Like it's like I kind of lean a little bit towards that nowadays because also still get alone time, so I get to do a lot of stuff alone. So it's just kind of like you kind of get to the point where you're like, there's a reason why you kind of multiplied. So
Yeah.
you can have fun. You can get a different perspective of life. Your life isn't just my life's no longer just a big blur of like going out and partying and doing that shit. Now it's like, oh, got things to do. Got other people that want to do things. I got other agendas I gotta do. I got Ben. I got Mona. I gotta get everybody. I got the Indie Escape. I gotta do all this, and it's fun. Like it's great. And I love. I don't. I gotta say that either way, I was gonna eventually be computer bound because that's I always knew we were gonna go. I'm going that way, but it's awesome that we do have like chances to do stuff like this and kind of like the norm. But like everybody's doing this. My little brother is convinced me to get on TikTok. So I was like, I mean my baby brother. So I was like, all right, cool. But my little brother likes TikTok too. So I'm like, I'm the only one that's kind of like, I don't get it. It's like,
Oh, dude, no, I'll send you some TikToks,
yeah,
because I do get on there from time to time.
there's some people that
Me,
that they
me
they make it like, what's up?
me and Kenya both do. We both enjoy it.
You enjoy it. I like the fact that you could do like the multiple person. Sorry. Oh, excuse me. Well, I got a yawn hit. You could do the multiple person people like on TikTok. I've seen the videos where people are like repeat themselves in the same screen. It doesn't look bad.
No.
I even like he go to the Lakers game. Like I just thought I'd jump in. Man, remember how that was back in the day? You could just jump into a damn Lakers game. Now you gotta pass background to get into everything. You're gonna
Right.
miss on an experience. We're taking experiences away from you. Nothing for you. You can't just dip into the Laker game anymore.
Nope.
But it is funny how they all do. Like I do like that it's written in there that they all like sleep with Laura. Like that's funny to me.
Yeah. All of them.
All of
That's
them.
even four. You don't expect it. She's like, again?
She does my Pepe.
It does.
So even
I
he
got pizza, Steve.
I this. I love for him, man. He's like perfect. And then he even they always hit him with the head or something, and then he throws like it is like having a little brother, like having the youngest brother, but he's just a bigger guy. Oh, they're both in the bed. That's funny, dude. Yeah, the three's a little bit more on the feminine side. He's all proper and stuff, and two's all rough, and then But the thing about with multiplicity, it's like you're right. It's just straightforward. It shows you this is where you're going. This is what you're doing. We already showed you a guy that's already repeated himself. That's
Mhm.
And how many repeats did the doctor have? How many clones? He had like four or
Well,
five.
you think he did?
Yeah, because in the
Well,
scene where they're putting Doug down and then show like all the other work, aren't they all him?
no. It's another set of clones or set of people, twins or whatever have you.
Oh, but it's not him.
No, it's not him,
Oh, so
unless it's a younger version of him.
but he's been doing a bunch of cloning.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. If I had a clone like my other guy, and I mean they have a little off personality. even in Multiple Man, the the X Factor character, the Marvel.
Hmm.
Even like when you go into that story and you like, I mean, I love that they expanded his story. He's got a really good. Let me look it up real quick. He's got a really good graphic novel, but even that, what do you call it? It all ends at the end. I think that's what it's called. But even at that, like his people have different characteristics. Like his like they're all like once they spawn, they're him. But then if they're out of the body so long, they become their own individuals and they can learn their own things, which I think is pretty cool.
Huh. Interesting.
Let's see. I think it's called. It all ends at the end or something like that. Let me see what graph whatever. Let's see. It all makes sense at the end. Yeah, it's such a great story. I own it, but I haven't read it in a minute. But let me pop this up real quick. It's cool. Like I mean, I don't know if I had a copy of myself and and the copy of me. I don't know. Would he be happy though, or would he like? What would I need him for? What would you need a copy of yourself for? I think someone to hang out with. Like I would definitely be like, yeah, watching all these movies.
Uh,
We're hanging out
yeah,
together.
I would maybe I wouldn't mind having somebody sub out for work. That wouldn't be
Yeah, I'll
bad.
get you. Like there you go, right here, multiple man. Like see, like just like it's like like even like they're all the same, but then the original is a little different. But like
Yeah,
even like that, like which one is the original? I think these are super cool. Like what do you call it? Like it's a great graphic novel, but stories that I don't know. I like to share that because that was a good graphic novel that I read, and I like what would I do with multiple versions of me? Like what would I actually do if I just had one or two? If I had two, I think it'd be too much. If trying to keep so the thing was me, it would be hard for me to keep it a secret. And the thing
yeah.
I think I like about this is what do you call it? This is in the '90s, so there is no social media. So they literally just moved to Miami, and then they start a new life for them. They don't need to like worry about anything.
They could pull off triplets.
Yeah,
That's not unheard of.
I just it's just like how is Doug gonna explain it when he gets older? Or like what if like the news back then, like she's like, hey look, these guys opened they look like you, or I don't know. There's like have you heard of that story, the triplets that found each other? They got separated at birth, and now and then they all had like similarities. They all had different things, and then one
Hmm.
actually got depressed and like killed himself because he was just kind of like he couldn't handle it.
Oh
That
shit.
yeah. Well, I mean, I think he was just depressed in general, and he killed himself. But
Yeah.
like, I think it was just kind of like it was a weird thing. But they all had like it was literally like a copy of the same person. They all were doing like the same thing. Were in the same field of work. They all look alike. They all did the were exercise. They all like it was so insane. I gotta look. Let me see
Wow.
if I can find it. The triples. That I don't know. Whatever. But we're kind of cruising along. I was thinking
Yeah.
maybe we'll see if we got anything else you want to talk about these movies. Maybe the shows are since we're gonna be doing live episodes. Maybe they won't be 2 hours. Maybe we'll just keep it to like 90 minutes or see
Yeah,
because
we could do that. A
just something
smooth 90.
let's do 90. Yeah, something like
I
we're
there's I think both of these movies were about an hour and 40 minutes, and
that
honestly, I feel like both were satisfactory in time.
I
It
didn't.
and being able to fit that kind of story in there. I guess not explaining anything really kind of helps
Yeah,
because at least with like Groundhog Day, like you don't need to know why he got caught in that time loop. Like you don't need you don't need to know like, oh, what is exactly is the answer, like what exactly happened here. All you need to do is know this is happening and then this is the resolution, you know.
yeah. Let's see. Does it tell you like why it happens or? So I mean, I'm just looking at the trivia on IMDb for both these movies, but on Groundhog Day, it says Bill Murray and Harold Ramis have both been honorary grand marshals for the Groundhog Day celebration in Puxatawney, Pennsylvania. So they both did it at one point in their time. Like the idea of Phil Connors reading to Rita Hanson while she sleeps came from Bill Murray. His wife drank too much champagne on their wedding night and fell asleep early, so Murray read aloud to her until she fell asleep. Aww. Let's
Huh.
see. There are exactly 38 days depicted in this film, either partially or in full. Oh, so it's only 38 days long?
No, there's 38 days depicted.
Oh, like whole. Okay. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. But they could have been longer, or it could have been, yeah, it could have been because
Yeah,
also because you don't
you
see
got
the whole the piano, you don't see all the piano lessons.
no, and to master like a lot of the stuff that he
Yeah,
ends up
or
being able to do.
the carving and stuff.
He's like Dr. Connors is like, oh, it's honorary. You know,
Yeah,
like how do you do that in a day, bro?
Well,
How you do
there's
that in
just
a day?
there's just a lot of dudes that are kind of like that they want to be known, they want to be friends. I'm just related to everybody in my small town, so that was like kind of easy for me. But like a lot of people they do want to be known, or they want like I want to be like the cool guy here, the coolest guy that does everything. I'm kind of like at this point in my life, I'm kind of like just kind of just don't piss anybody else. Just just chill. Nobody just we don't got to bring internet in real life. A family of groundhogs was raised for the production. That's pretty cool. Harold Ramis was
Huh.
surprised to find that his film was attracting a lot of attention from various religious groups, meditative gurus, and other parties who were in metaphysics. Ramis was particularly surprised as he was expecting a backlash against him. Oh, so people liked him.
Hmm.
Originally, Phil Collins was supposed to hunt down the groundhog in his lair. However, that was changed since it seemed too much like Caddyshack. Yeah, here we go. Stephen Tubolowski, dead the head. Resner, the insurance agent, was the honorary grand marshal and Punxsutawney. Then Punks. How can you say it again?
Puxatani.
Puxatawny, Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
Uh,
don't try to phonetically say it. Just say it
yeah,
like how somebody that doesn't
Puxatawny.
know how to say anything says it.
On February 2nd, 2010, during his speech on his stage, he performed the whistling bell per button act, which he refers to in the film. He actually did that. The
What
whistling
is it?
belly button. The whistling belly button. He performed it. That's hilarious. Let's see. Oh wow, this is. Oh, now check this out. We're gonna have to. We have to switch this up a bit. Gonna have to put the Andy McDowell. I found some trivia
Uh-oh.
on Andy McDowell right here. I did not know this. It says here, Andy McDowell asked Harold Ramis if she could speak with her normal and than her rather heavy Southern accent. She said, "Hey, I wanna. I don't want the Southern thing. I want to sound normal. Can we make this happen?" And I'm pretty sure Harold Ramis was like, "Damn it, this is what we got to do in this movie, but your wish is my command."
Did she talk normal
I
in
guess so. I don't know.
Groundhog Day?
Even if you did,
It sounded the same.
I
It
still put the
sounded the
accent.
same.
I still put the
Yeah.
accent in my head. I don't
get
bother me.
maybe people are like, all right, we need more. We need more of the draw and get it in there deep. Oh, you Doug. Doug.
Doug,
Maybe that's what
Doug.
she's not doing.
Well, I don't care. It's hypnotizing. I love it. Thank you, Andy. I appreciate it.
We do.
Let's get back to. Oh wait, where was I? Oh wait, wrong one. Let's go over here. But I did find something. There was an actor in here where I was like, hey, I did not know he was in Groundhog's Day. Michael Shannon. He was in it. He plays like the guy that's getting married, but the girl doesn't want to marry him, but she has cold feet or something.
That's Michael Shannon?
Yeah, he's a younger guy in this movie. He only has like 2 scenes.
Wow. No, I know who you're talking about. That's crazy.
I'm sorry, man. I have multiplicity playing in the background. I look down, and it's when the Dougs are introducing Doug 4 to Doug 1, and then it's all this the stupid shit Michael Keaton's doing. He's like bouncing on the bed, like just like jump like on his stomach to his back, with his stomach to his back. Like just let him go wild. Oh, Harold, I appreciate his filmmaking. Let's see. Let's see if you have any more else trivia on this movie before I move on to the other one. Harold Ramis kept Bill Murray's overcoat. What? The lines Rita Hansen, Andy McDowell quotes in the cafe, unwept, unhonored, and unsung, are from Walter Scott's Lay of the Last Minstrel, Canto 6, Stanza 1. So she's like, I think that's funny because he has to learn all that stuff just to like woo her. Like
Right.
he has to learn all that crap. And that's why he's upset too, because he doesn't completely change. He does.
Yeah.
Oh,
He definitely does. Hey, do you mind holding it down for just 1 second?
just do it. I got some trivia to go to,
All right, you get it.
and then you get back. We'll do scores. Michael Keaton doesn't wear a wedding ring throughout the whole movie to prevent continuity errors. Wow. So to keep to remember to if he didn't have a ring or not in the shot, they just get rid of it. That's what I would do. Doug Kenny was named after Ramis' friend and National Lampoon founder Douglas Kenny. Just changed it from E to an I. Michael Keaton was originally considered for Bill Murray's role in Groundhog Day, which was also directed by Harold Ramis, and His love interest in that was Andy McDowell, who also played his wife in the film, but he turned it down. What? He was so. Oh, that's so cool. I did not know that. I can see that now. And the scene when Doug is getting cloned the first time, he mentions that he doesn't want to turn out like Jeff Goldblum in The Fly in 1986. Michael Keaton was offered the lead for Seth Brundle in the film, but turned it down. Wow, Keaton is like rejection. Damn. But I mean, you can't like it's either this movie or another movie. It's not really like he could do like whatever he did in '86, and then do it again or replicate it. Like it's you'd have to. It's either this or another. So he picked other movies. Doug's car is a 1974 BMW 2002. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Andy McDowell, Brian Doyle-Murray, Robin Duke, all appear in Groundhog's Day, which is also directed by Harold Ramis. Oh yeah, because I'm on Multiplicity. Wow, this is very confusing. Vic Eugene Levy is finally fired by Doug too because he was late. He never dependable. His company logo painted on the truck reads "Dependable Concrete." The misspelling could be considered foreshadowing or character development. This is very confusing. Michael Keaton and John De Lancey Ted attended Kent State University in Ohio.
Oh, wow.
I was reading Multiplicity, but it's like a lot of Groundhog Day references because Michael Keaton was supposed to be the lead in Groundhog Day, but he turned it down, and also The Fly. So there would be no Jeff Goldblum Fly.
Ha, that's funny.
Yeah.
That's because he says something like that.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, I don't want to be a fly."
And shooting, before he gets cloned, and shooting the shot in which Doug number 1 introduces Doug 3 to 2, Doug 2 tosses a beer to Doug 1. Michael Keaton catching the beer tossed by a body double was shot first. Keaton tossing the beer this time too at the body double was filmed later. Keaton's toss so perfectly matched the body double's original toss that the planned special effect of digital erasing the toss beer can, then adding it to digital beer can was not needed. Oh, so basically they didn't have to because the shot was on point, thereby saving the production quite a bit of money. This was referred to by the special effects crew as the $1 million miracle beer can toss. Oh wow, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
I thought I it's pretty cool that Multiplicity has some like behind the scenes like stuff here that you can read about on the IMDb. Michael Keaton and Glenn Shaddix, the building inspector, appear in Beetlejuice. It's a lot. It's a lot of repeat stuff here.
Forgot about that.
Just like our show. All right. Well, let's move on to I guess let's grade
these. Let's rate them, man. Let's let me get Rotten Tomatoes.
Eugene Levy, he's like, "Hey, you guys!" Like I love that scene. Like man, there's a lot of Groundhog's Day. There's a lot of yeah. Oh, actually, look, Brian Doyle-Murray and Rick Dukeman both appear in Jury Duty. I think you did bring it up earlier.
Yeah.
Chris Elliott and Robin Duke would later appear in the sitcom Schitt's Creek. Let's see. The song "I Got You, Babe" by Sonny and Cher was the number 1 single in the United States for 3 weeks in 1965. Oh wow, according to the billboards. Man, there's a lot. Look, this trivia below may give away important plots. Should we go down this real quick?
Yeah,
there's a lot. There's a lot.
Yeah.
Just
pick a few. Yeah.
Rita Hansen slaps Phil Collins 10 times during the course of the film. Harold Ramis and Danny Rubin considered including an explanation for Phil being stuck in the time loop. One of the possibilities included Phil having been crushed by a scorned lover or someone he had verbally abused. They decided it would be best to leave it mystery. So there is no reason why he's in the time loop. It just happens. Is that what I'm gathering?
What's that now?
Is that what I gathered? That there is no reason for the time loop? It just happens?
Yeah. There's really not a reason. You never really they never really explain it. It just happens and then it ends.
Well, that's pretty cool. Yeah. All right. Let's rate these bad boys. So on IMDb, Groundhog Day has a 8 out of 10 with 605 votes. That's a good one. What you got on Rotten?
So Rotten Tomatoes, it's going to have a certified fresh 97% out of the tomato meter. Yeah, out of 86 reviews and audience score of 88%. out of 250,000 plus ratings. Critics' consensus: smart, sweet, and inventive. Groundhog Day highlights Murray's dramatic gifts while leaving plenty of room for laughs. I think that's a fair assessment.
Dude, this is a damn near perfect movie. 97 on that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, and I mean, honestly, like you got to think how many people are Bill Murray Groundhog Day, like Ned Ryerson, like those
Yeah.
those are iconic.
I
And
wonder.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, and IMDb Multiplicity has a 6.1 out of 10 with 32,000 votes. But I mean, I think some people do crap on Multiplicity once in a while. I hear like podcasters or people in movies like, oh, well, we needed this. Like they'll make fun of it, but I'm like, I love this movie. It's hilarious.
oh man, the amount of work that had to go into this movie is just ridiculous.
Oh my god, I
I mean,
think
if
that.
you can't appreciate that, yeah. So on Rotten Tomatoes, we have a 43% on the tomato meter with 46 reviews. So that's half of what we had for Groundhog Day, and about half the score too. Audience scores a 49% out of 25 plus ratings, and
25,000, yeah.
oh, 25,000. Yeah, my bad. Um, and then critics' consensus: this high concept experiment only proves that a comedy actually can have too much Michael Keaton.
Oh no, they can
Man,
have not
they
enough
can
Keaton.
you know from our film that we did back in the day, Tropic Thunder, they can literally take two steps back and their own face.
Your own
So
face.
yeah, exactly. No, this movie is a classic. I don't care what anybody says. It may have not been commercially successful. I don't really know, but I know that it is a solid movie. It is like if you're crapping on this movie, for, like I don't understand why, because if I mean just from the sheer acting of Michael Keaton, like that is a feat in and of itself. You know, to be able to master four roles, playing yourself in all
Yeah,
those roles, and that's that's what the background actors do in Groundhog Day too. I mean, you kind of have that to where they have to play the same role over and over again, and
yeah.
and then you have Bill Murray there. He's just kind of reacting to the situation.
Did you also have here on the budget for Wikipedia on Groundhog Day was 4.6 to 30 million it took, but it
Oh,
broke at box office 105 million, so it did bring in a little money.
wow! Oh
Brought in
man,
some
and
cheese.
see, yeah, everybody was
Damn.
like, "You need to go see Groundhog Day. This was just a great movie." And
I
I bet you Andy McDowell and Bill Murray, I bet you that sold tickets, dude.
Oh hell yeah! But I mean, it's a 40. I mean, Multiplicity was 45 million budget, but it only brought in 21 million. But I think
I could believe it with all that editing and with that,
that's
with this.
groundbreaking, kind of. I think like
Yeah,
kind of
I mean
like
to do it like that, yeah. Because I mean, you did have Eddie Murphy. This was '96. When was he doing Nutty Professor? '93.
96. No,
It was
no,
'96
no,
as
no.
well.
Yeah, I think yeah. Dude, I gotta remember this. It's
Yeah,
like I can't believe I forget. It's too many. I mean, that's our first one.
you
96,
know,
Nutty Professor. Yeah.
'96, and then even in like the original. Well, no, in the original Panic Trap, they were twins, right? Or was it a
Yeah, it
split
was Lindsay
screen?
Lohan. Yeah.
No, no, I'm talking about like way back in the day, like in the
Oh, I don't
'60s, like
know,
the
man.
girl who
Let's
played. I think it was Pollyanna or something like
Well,
that.
let's see. It's 1961, and I think Parent Trap. I thought it was two girls that played.
It may
I think
be.
it's twins. Let's see. No, it's the same girl. Same. It was Haley Mills,
Yeah,
and she played the Susan Evers. Let's see. No, yeah, no. They would have multiple characters. No, it was one girl. So I wonder how they did.
yeah.
I haven't seen this movie.
I think it was just like the kind of what they do in this movie. They just shoot two
Oh
different
no, I've
scenes
seen I've
and
seen
then
this
they
movie.
edit. Yeah,
No, no,
you could
I've seen it.
clearly see it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I
but
remember. I remember watching this as a kid. No, yeah, I remember that. I remember this movie.
this is just pushing more and more into technology that you could use. Because now I mean you could put somebody's face over. You could put Michael Keaton's face over somebody and have a deep fake of him, and then
Yeah. Did
you could do a movie like this either easy. All you need is a guy or four guys with the same build.
well, yeah,
That's
I
all you
did
need. You don't
the
need anything
the
else.
Tom Cruise deepfake is insane. That guy, like, he basically has Tom Cruise's face shape or head shape, so they just put the
Hmm.
deep fake on it. But man, he does like exaggerated Tom Cruise. It's hilarious. Like like there's just one that there's like a girl that they're in a plane, and she does it to a cheer, and then Tom Cruise just got it. The deep fake Tom Cruise goes, one, I don't drink. Two, I fly on the outside next to the airplane. Like he's like crazy. Like he's just always doing like certain like crazy things. Oh, I'm about to see Doug, get some Lauren. So what do you got
Oh,
rated? Because this movie's about to go up more on me. What you got rated for Groundhog's Day?
for Groundhog Day,
Yeah,
um,
just hit it.
I
Just hit me as hard as you can.
I'm gonna give it an 11. This if I had, so here's the reason being. I feel like a lot of people enjoy it. I'm gonna give it a 12. It would be a 13, but I just don't have the factor.
You know the what?
Uh, this nostalgia factor.
Yeah,
Like I just don't. I didn't like. I knew about this movie growing up, but I didn't watch it until I was,
yeah,
oh gosh, maybe in high school, possibly college. Like it was a while before I saw Groundhog Day. And but Multiplicity, man, that's a different story. But yeah, I'll give it a 12. I'll give it a 12 because it is a really good movie. It pulls you in. It is done well. Uh, it's enjoyable, but it also, it's not always making you laugh. You see him
yeah.
jump. You see somebody jump off a building, and you just wake up the next day, and it's just interesting concept.
I
You
will
know
say
that
that jail scene. I was like, oh, that's smart. Get yourself locked up to prove yourself that you're, you know,
I thought he was going to run into the train. I thought I forgot what happened there. I was
yeah,
like, oh, I do.
yeah,
I did recall him like having like going through those times where he killed himself. I was like,
yeah.
oh, okay, that's the next logical step. But yeah,
I give it a 12 too. I was already, when you said 11, was like, I'm 11 or 12, and then you said 12. Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, I honestly, like, I questioned at the beginning. This is a great movie, all in all. I think the first time you watch this, you'll fall in love with it. But to say the least, like, no, it's at least a 12. Like, it's a
yeah,
perfect movie, but it's not like it's not. I do have a little nostalgia for it. I do remember, but also this was like I kind of mementoed this one where, oh no, not this one. Memento. I screwed up bad. Like I saw in the beginning or like 3 quarters in, and Memento kind of literally repeats itself, and you got to watch it from the beginning. So Memento, I was always just like watch it on HBO when I was like playing like already almost over. I'd be like, wait, isn't that the beginning? How did it just end? Or how long is this movie? But I'll say that I give it a 12. It was everything. It was great. It does have a lot of good actors from like '90s, and it does have a lot of like just a just a feeling of like what would you do? What would a guy be doing in his of repeating, like how does he get by? How does he live? Like this is what he has to do. He has to learn how to how to live the day and get things out of things that are going to repeat. But as that being said, with Multiplicity, though, I think I do have a nostalgia factor for this one.
same.
I do really enjoy this one a lot. I thought this was a funny movie. I thought overall, just watching. I'm a Michael Keaton guy. He's my top favorite actor. He's one of them. Like I really appreciate a lot of stuff that he does, and I got a 13 only because this is a
13 as well.
yeah. I
I
got a
mean,
13. I love Multiplicity. I can watch
me
this movie a
too.
lot, dude. And I maybe it is like that. Maybe this movie is an 8. But I'm just looking at the hard work that Harold Ramis in it. And he didn't even write this one; he just directed it. So he's basically going
Yeah.
off a script that's not his. So and he was able to make a good movie. And oh wow! And I just saw Andy McDowell in that nightgown with the shirt.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. Nah, I'm playing. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna take it off. But I'll take down the thumbnail so we can get started. So we both got a 13. We gave it a 12 and a 13. These. I mean, I'm gonna just say Harold Ramis gets what he gets, the grades that he deserves because he gets him.
Yeah.
And these are good movies. But I love Michael Keaton. Like he does some really, really like some tremendous acting in this. All right, well we're gonna wrap that up with this up. But where are we going with this? I was thinking Cabin Boy is in my head for some reason, but we can go anywhere else. We can go anywhere you want to go.
Oh, we could go Michael.
Oh, dude, I, dude, I would do Michael.
We could do Michael, and uh, I don't even know what would go with Michael. We
That's
could do
the
another Angel movie. That would
another
be actually kind of we that would actually
city.
be kind of cool.
Do you think City of Angels? Nicolas
Oh,
Cage, Meg
oh
Ryan,
man, I was thinking more
and
like
give a
Legion. with Paul Bettany.
forever to touch you. 'Cause I know that you still feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever. See, that movie's got me down. So, dude, I could totally do. I've Michael. We can go Michael, and you want to do Angels? How about The Crow 2, City of Angels? Nah, just joking on that one. But let's see, Michael got it right here, and we can compare that one too. Let's see. Well, if you want to go Angels, and what you want to do? The movie Angel.
Is there a movie Angel?
There's a Paul Hogan movie.
Oh,
That man's an amazing
dude! I thought you were about to say Paul Bettany because I said Legion earlier. I don't know if you heard me.
Yeah, I did hear you said it's called.
Yeah.
Okay, I remember it's called. Oh no, dude, it's called Almost an Angel.
Almost an Angel.
Paul, this is Mick Dundee.
Oh, dude, what about Angels in the Outfield?
I could do Angels in the Outfield. Wait, let me show you Almost Angels real quick, and then you get.
All right.
So we're definitely sticking with Michael for sure.
Is that on Disney Plus? I really hope it is. I feel like that's a Disney movie.
Which Angels in the Outfield? Yeah, it's in there. I believe so. Okay, look, I got that one, and then we got Angels in the Outfield. All right. I mean, I could totally do. What? Any other Angel movies you want to? Is there a movie called
Charlie's Angels?
Charlie's Angels. Angels in the Outfield. Oh, dude. Let's see. Now I'm slowing down my. All right. Well, let's pick. We have. There's all right. So we got him.
I have my vote. I'm sorry. I loved Angels in the Outfield back in the day.
All right. But I'm gonna just throw. You know what? I think I don't want to buy another movie. Oh no, we might have to see. Michael is on. I have it, so it's on Prime, and yeah, we'd have to. It doesn't matter. So Angels in the Outfield, 1994 PG, 1 hour 42 minutes. Comedy, family, fantasy. When a boy prays for a chance to have a family, if the California Angels win the pennant, angels are assigned to make that possible. Director William Deere. Writers Dorothy Kinsley, George Wells, Richard Conlon. Stars Danny Glover, Brendan Fricker, Tony Danza. And I'm amazed Tony Danza wasn't in Beer League, Artie Lang's Beer League. Michael, 1996, PG, 1 hour 45 minutes. Comedy, drama, fantasy. Two tabloid reporters checking out a report of the Archangel Michael living with an old woman find that it's true, but that's not the only surprise. Director Nora Ephron. Writers Peter Dexter, Jim Quinlan, and Nora Ephron. Screenplay. Stars John Travolta, the lovely Andy McDowell, and William Hurt. We're doing it. We're going Angels. Man, we could have gotten a lot of Angel movies.
Yeah.
You think if I just like Google like Angel movies, let's see what.
Dude, look it up on IMDb. Type in Angels and see what first comes up.
All right, let's see. Well, there are. Legion is, yeah, you're right. Noah, real. Okay, let's see. IMDb. I'm just gonna type in Angels in the search, and we're gonna get Charlie's Angels, Angels and Demons, 2009. Charlie's Angels, Fallen Angels, Penny Dreadful, City of Angels, 2020. Charlie's Angels, Full Throttle, Angels in America. Al Pacino, Meryl Streep. What is this? Wow. I've never seen that. Oh, well, I guess I'm not gonna see that. Well, we already chosen the movies. I will totally.
We chose them.
But I mean, it's like the next movie I already see is like Rookie of the Year and Little Big League. So it's like they're like but that being
we could do Rookie of the Year in The Sandlot, bro. Like we could do that. What's where we can go next week? Like or the week out, yeah.
So we'll do that live next time.
Yeah.
And,
we'll do Angels in the Outfield and then and Michael, and then we can do those next two after that.
And then we get to we might go somewhere else. You never know, but
yeah,
we might
maybe if we have some people talking with us, we can be like, hey, that's a good suggestion.
Yeah, see who's coming out there. I'm gonna post this up right away, so we'll see if any, and then I'll start marketing a little bit more. We're going live.
Indeed. Well, hey, it's been good. It's getting back into the swing of things,
and we're doing something new now too. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool having you there, and I think we have our nights. We're back to nights, so I can keep Tuesday nights available. It's gonna dig a little bit of my acting because I have things on Tuesday, but I can switch that around.
we can negotiate. We'll
no,
negotiate.
Tuesday, but for right now, Tuesday sounds. I like Tuesday. I have that spot for this. So, hello everybody. I mean, goodbye everybody. We are heading out.
See y'all later.
To catch up on with us, but we're gonna keep going forward, and I think we'll be going live. Well, we'll see how we do.
We got a lot more episodes to listen to. You're enjoying this music way too much, CJ.
I do, dude. I really do. Yeah. And
free music is good music, right?
It is, right? Yeah. There's, no news is good news. So let's not forget this was the Andy McDowell episode. Thank you, Andy,
yeah, it was also. Go ahead and change it for me. The Harold Ramis Part 2 episode. And we really enjoyed having you here, Harold Ramis. We always do. Bedazzled and Year one were the last two that we did. And so that is why this is Part 2. And go back. I think that was like episode 2.
Yeah.
So go back to at least episode 2 and catch up from there. You'll see how we. Oh, technically.
Well, technically 3, yeah, but it's 2 as we posted, yeah. But we'll talk about that later. So everybody,
we'll get into it.
We'll see you next week.
Side
by side movies. We'll find out where we get I make those and we could sell those. So let's get y'all on that.
Oh my gosh, you made this?
I made that myself, man. All right, peace out. We're gonna dance our way out of this one.